You ask the questions, I deliver the answers. This question is asking if I can explain the 5-year look-back period. And I've mentioned it in several videos, and a lot of people have heard of it, but some people haven't. So here's what it is. The folks at Medicaid on a federal level, remember, Medicaid is a federal program administered at the state level. So the feds decided years ago that they don't want people generally to give away all their assets and then cry poor and ask Medicaid for help paying their $20,000 a month nursing home. So there used to not be a look-back period, and then it went to a 3-year look-back period. And somewhere around 2006, I believe it was the Omnibus Reconciliation Act of 2006. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's right. The Medicaid folks went from a 3-year look-back period to a 5-year look-back period, and also changed the way they calculate the penalty for that. So what it basically means is that if you have gifted assets within 5 years, and gifting is broadly defined. It could be a straight gift, or it could be a transfer of assets for less than fair market value. So if grandpa sold his, $5,000 pickup truck to his grandson for $100, it's not a $100 arm's length transaction. It's a gift of $4,900 using that hypothetical. So if you've gifted assets within 5 years of needing Medicaid, the folks at Medicaid traditionally and by default want to claw back that gift and penalize you dollar for the value of the gift against your future Medicaid benefit payments. So if you've given away $50,000 in the last 5 years to your son to help start a business that he ran right into the ground, then Medicaid would say, hey, tell your son to give back the 50 grand. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. Sorry, for the first $50,000 of Medicaid benefits, we're not paying. You figure out a way to cover it yourself before we start paying. Now, I always talk about Florida being the best state in the country to get old and sick. Many of our strategies here in Florida avoid the 5-year look-back period. How does that work? Well, it's relatively simple. Certain transactions are part of the 5-year look-back period. Certain transactions aren't. And since Medicaid is administered at the state level, the state does have some leeway to determine which transactions are within and not within the 5-year look-back period rules. So if you're in Florida, you're in luck. If you're in other states, you're probably screwed. If you've done any gifting or transfers into irrevocable trusts or anything like that within 5 years of slipping on the banana peel and ending up in the nursing home, you may be penalized dollar for dollar. But if you're in Florida, give me a call. We'll work right around that little problem. Have a great day.